Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys. Tony and Liam, how's it going?
It's a crack, Mike. How are you?
All good, lad, and yourself?
Not so bad. Did you have a nice Valentine's Day yesterday?
Was it yesterday, or was it the day before?
It was.
It was yesterday.
Did you get anything nice? Any cards from any of our fans?
No, unfortunately not. No.
No.
Unfortunately
I don't
not. Who would
celebrate
like that?
Valentine's Day. It's my mum's birthday. My sister as well, but...
Happy birthday yesterday to Tony's mammy and possibly to his sister?
Yeah, and to my sister.
Why possibly? Like, you mightn't want to wish her a happy birthday, or...?
Yeah, because last week he implied he doesn't like her, so...
No, that's not what I meant. It's just,
Or that she was possibly dead, so I kind of moved on really awkwardly.
Jesus Christ.
That wasn't it, no more.
She's a regular listener. If you're listening now, Michelle, prove that you're not dead by putting a comment on our Facebook, Twitter, or
a 5-star review.
5-star review.
Belated happy birthday, Michelle.
Michelle, I like your name, but I prefer the male version.
Mikel.
Yeah, why not? So Tony, you promised us 2 soups this week.
I did.
So what do you got for us? What did you make?
Creamed corn.
Cool.
It was quite nice. Bit too corny for me though. Who would have thought?
He made it himself, look.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
What else is your second one?
Fish fingers.
Fish finger soup?
Yeah, fish finger and ranch soup.
How was that?
Disgusting.
Was it? Yeah, it sounds terrible.
It wasn't nice. I was trying to be inventive and fancy.
Fancy? You fancy bastard with your fish fingers.
It's more just like a baby paste, actually.
Yeah. There you go, Mike. You
happy you asked that question, Mike?
What? Sorry, I was checking my phone, lads. You had tomato soup, right?
Yeah. And it was lovely.
Lovely tomato soup. Okay, so this week the questions are coming from episode 11, Top Trumps. That was the episode where Liam said that the Would You Rather castle wouldn't catch on, the idiot. And episode 12, Groundhog Day. That's the episode where I taught Tony some valuable job interview skills. So, Tony, what do you remember from that day? What did I teach you?
How not to get a job.
And it's worked ever since.
Yeah.
And you're using that skill well? That's good. Would you still say that you are more of a Mario than a Luigi, or?
Yeah, 100%. More of a Mario.
Cool.
I'm always jumping on mushrooms, jumping on stuff, kicking turtles.
So does Luigi.
Yeah, but he's only fucking...
Luigi's just a palette swap Mario.
No, Luigi's just hanging on to the fucking coattails of his older brother, like.
I'd say he's been pushed down by the tyrannical rule of his brother.
Luigi's kind of badass, you know what I mean? He's got his mansion.
He looks scared, though. He has a mansion, but we have a castle, so...
Yeah, exactly. This is like a terrible version of us.
Yeah, exactly. Why isn't everyone buying our merch,
I don't know, because we don't have any yet. But if you'd like some... Why. If you'd like some, let us know.
Some.
You know?
On iTunes, let us know.
Or...
Facebook, Twitter.
Instagram. Patreon.
At Big Mike Pod. So, lads, it's time once again for the 5-star review on iTunes. Question of the week.
Here we go.
If you could only wear one kind of sock for the rest of your life, what would it be? So what's happening here is you can have multiples. You can have as many pairs as you want, but they have to be the same like shape, size, style, and colour.
I know already.
Do you? Is this a thing? What kind of type of socks can you get?
What? Well, you can get ankle socks, you can get high socks, you can get pop socks, you can get woolly socks.
The fuck is a pop sock?
Well, it's like an ankle sock, except there's less of it there. It just covers your toes and clips onto your heel a little bit.
You can't see it in the shoe, like.
Oh, like ballerina socks.
Kinda, yeah.
Or you could get, like suit socks.
Yeah.
You get ones with like a funny design on them, or you could get like sports socks, the kind of the Donne ones.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing my mind.
For those of us who shop in Sports Direct.
Yeah, no, I know. I would go for a thin black ankle sock.
Okay. And you think that works well with long trousers?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
They're all I wore for about a year. It's all I had.
And you had long trousers at the time, like you weren't wearing shorts every day.
No. Doesn't bother me, doesn't bother me at all. They were very
showing off a bit of, it's a bit slutty, isn't it? Showing off.
Well, no, because my
showing off your lower leg.
my trousers like go down to my shoes, so I'm showing off nothing. Like,
what about when you sit down and cross your legs?
I don't often do that. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really an issue for me, to be honest. I might pick those and then just get like black tattooed bands around my ankle up to my shin. I don't want it to come across slutty, like, you know.
And then when the sock fades or the tattoo fades, it'll be like
two-tone socks. Fine, Tony.
I don't know, just a pair of socks.
Yeah, it's a bit of a question, isn't it? To be fair.
What kind of socks do you wear?
Let's have a look. Socks. What am I wearing today?
I don't understand how you do you not wear different socks with shorts than with jeans?
Plain black socks.
I have some ankle socks and some socks. I really don't know the difference.
Which one would you pick?
I'm sorry.
So you'd have to wear those even if you're wearing shorts, is what he said.
Yeah, well then ankle socks as well.
But you'd have to wear ankle socks if you were wearing jeans as well.
Yeah.
That's grand, isn't it?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not that bad, Mike.
What colour?
Thicker, like bit wool, like wool instead of.
Would you? Even in the summer, like a little bit woolly?
Yeah, because wool like
keeps you hot and cold.
I think so.
I don't know if
it basically no moisture can get in your feet with wool. That's the idea, which is why they made wool. Fact.
Okay. So
so wool ankle socks.
Right. Okay. Black as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Not navy. So it goes with nothing.
No, I don't like. Yeah. No. Maybe even just bright yellow.
Just bright yellow.
Why not? Okay. So after that riveting conversation.
Yeah, it was a fucking odd question. What socks would you wear, Mike?
What stockings?
What kind of question is this?
Thanks for asking, lads. It's tough. I'd probably wear like probably a blue pair of long socks.
Even in the summer?
I really like wearing white ankle socks on my shorts, and I really like wearing shorts. But then I'm thinking about if I got like a job where I had to wear long pants, that would be.
You think that's going to happen?
But you can't wear white socks?
I think that it's a possibility that it might happen.
Why couldn't you wear white socks?
It just looked a bit weird.
Do you think surely people don't judge you about your
socks? I don't think people give a fuck about your socks, to be honest.
Do I care more about socks than like anyone else?
It seems to be.
Is that what we learned here?
I was not expecting this question, I'll be honest.
They're just stockings, like?
Yeah.
Oh, like I make a big decision every day about what socks I put on.
You do not.
I genuinely do. I think about what I'm going to be doing for the day. I think about, because normally I wear shorts just around the house all day. But then I'm like, but if I have to change into jeans to go somewhere, will I be wearing jeans today? What kind of socks would I wear?
Fucking insane.
That's crazy to me.
It's insane.
Write into us at bigmikepod@gmail.com and let us know if you care as much about socks as I do.
But you know,
if you're like Tony and you just put something on your feet and it's all good. You
know, you don't even have to wear ankle socks. You can still wear like tall socks and fold them down.
Yeah, I've often done that.
Not a fan. I'm afraid. Afraid to tell you, Tony. Not a fan.
Don't be afraid.
I'm so scared. I'm worried what Tony would say back to me. Right, so should we just get into it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lads, I think next Christmas I'm going to ask for one of those. You know, it's kind of like a motorized bike, but you just stand on it. Because I need to learn to be better at it, because I'm terrible at segways.
Oi.
Lads, good news. The sponsors we had last week are sponsoring us again.
That's a first, is that a first that we've had double?
It is a first.
They've come back for more.
Yeah. They're desperate. So this week, once again, we are sponsored by patreon.com/BigMikePod.
For $3 a month, you can sign up and become official cloney.
For your £3, you will get every episode of the podcast from now on at least 2 days early, and you'll get a full bonus episode on the last Friday of every month.
Plus, when you sign up, there's a full bumper episode of Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys there as a special gift.
That's right, it's our longest episode ever, and you will hear the return for one time only of Tony's Tales. And these episodes will only ever be available on Patreon.
So for £3 a month, it's just your equivalent of buying 2 fish fingers for Limbo over here, or Liam as everybody seems to know him. A comb for Big Mike's beard. God knows he needs it.
It's a cheap
Or
comb. Cheap beard comb.
or a hairband for my hair, because I don't have any.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Suit you here.
You know what I mean? Isn't that right?
The episode on the last Friday of every month may feature me, Tony, Liam, or all of us. The first monthly bonus episode will be available on the Patreon app next Friday, the 29th of February. And Liam, can you tell us what it's going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be Would You Rather with regular size Liam and the boys. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing what questions you come up with, and I'm looking forward to having an episode off. That'll be good fun.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, you can be the one drunk with power this time.
No, I'll be good too, boys.
Thank you. I don't deserve it, but thank you so much.
No, you really don't. Look,
No.
such a piece of shit.
Right. Should we just get into the first question then?
Let's fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Would you rather, if there was an alien invasion on Earth and we had to fight them, or be 30 foot tall?
Be fucking handy fighting if I was 30 foot tall, but
Can you not put them together and we'll just be like, hey,
I'm afraid you can't.
hey.
Tony wanted us to invade the alien planet.
Yeah, always be the invader.
never the invadee.
Never the invadee. As history has taught us, you never want to be on the wrong end of that. Like, you never want to be the one sitting there cozy in your home.
You always want to be the tyrant, always.
Well, yeah. If you want to come out of it winning, like.
Yeah. I don't want to be no alien slave. Like,
No.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind, I'd say. Might be interesting. That's the kind of thing Tony would say. Yeah, it might be nice to be an alien slave for a day, you know?
For a day, maybe. See what it's like. See what it's all about, you know?
Yeah.
See what people are ranting and raving about.
You heard good reviews on iTunes, did you, about that?
Yeah. I heard a 5-star review on alien slavery.
Right, so you both agreed to be 30 foot tall rather than 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking 30 inches. I don't know why.
Be a big boy.
30 foot tall, yeah, I remember this. It was like, where would you get fucking anything, like?
How tall is that? Like, give me a celebrity. Is there any celebrity?
Just 30 foot tall?
30 foot.
30 foot tall. Maybe
Yeah,
the BFG.
I thought I just heard you say 6 foot then. 30. Yeah. Yeah, 30 feet tall. What did I say a second ago?
30 inches.
Oh, right. That's
And
not
then
fair.
you thought I meant 6 foot. I think the tallest man ever was under 9 foot, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet tall, that'd be pretty
Size of the building, like.
good crack though. You could give people lifts. Instead of taxis being a taxi.
Put him in one hand, put him
Yeah.
in the other one, like.
Here, I'm your taxi. Bigfoot taxi.
Call yourself Bigfoot.
Yeah, like, own it, like.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm the actual Bigfoot. He's not as tall.
Do you think if one of you became 30 foot tall, I'd have to stop being known as Big Mike?
No,
I think that'd be hilarious.
I'd be
like.
Tiny Tony.
Yeah.
Tiny Downey.
I'd be little Liam.
Yeah, little Liam.
Liam isn't here anymore because he died in the alien invasion.
You can't keep going without me, that's nice.
I'd call you Beanstalk Mike.
Yeah?
I was going to say Magic Mike. But I can get confusing.
I'm no Channing Tatum, unfortunately.
What, if he was
So
big?
Beanstalk Mike, because they
If he
go
was
up to the
big?
Giants.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to still be small.
No, but if he was big, like
Would you?
Beanstalk Mike, because you know you got
Here's
to
a
go
question.
up to the
I'd
Giants.
call him Massive Mike.
Massive Mike, he could
Would
do that.
people, in a
Miniature Mike.
post-COVID world, would people be
he's small.
interested in watching a panto, Big Mike and the Beanstalk, where I climb up the Beanstalk and Tony and Liam are both the giant?
Do you think people would like that?
Yeah, would people go and see it? That's the question.
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
Oh, yes,
they would.
You pair of cunts.
He's behind you.
I don't know, I think people would love it.
Yeah, they wouldn't know who we were.
They would.
Some of them would.
Yeah.
I know Jack would.
Oh yeah? Jack, a big fan of the pod?
Jack Beanstalk.
What with James Peach?
He'd be jealous because he'd be a guy on the side being like, oh, it's meant to be Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
And he's
It's like Big Mike and the Beanstalk.
And I'd like be getting the golden honey badger from up in your kingdom, like.
What were you going to say about James, what?
James Peach.
Oh, yeah. That'll fill you up.
That would probably be the only peach that would be normal size if you were 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I think life would be a fucking savage hassle as a giant. Like that, you know.
Sleeping, like, where'd you sleep?
Just in a field, wouldn't you?
You could build a big house for yourself.
What would you build it out of? Other houses?
It'd be so hard to build a house for yourself because no piece of wood would be big enough. You know what I mean? Be tiny.
Where'd you get a hammer? Like, yeah.
I'm not going to lie, that you could get contractors, you know? You wouldn't have to do it yourself.
Yeah, but that costs money. If I build a house, it's going to be me building it.
Imagine how long it would take him to fucking build a house for a 30-foot man, like.
Probably just, like, depends how many builders there were. Probably not that much longer than the...
And the cost of the fucking thing, it'd be like fucking 5 times the amount it would cost you to build your own house.
And are you thinking that you couldn't make a bit of cash out of being tall, like?
The taxi, like.
You could probably think bigger than that.
You'd be stepping on people as well.
It'd be terrifying.
Yeah, so you could be a hitman.
Someone walking their baby, like.
And so you're like, are you in proportion or are you just really tall and thin?
No, you're in proportion.
Okay.
And think about sending text messages or trying to dial a phone number or something.
Yeah.
One of those old phones, you know, the ones that swip around like.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say you'd give up on the phone, but you'd be able to go see people really quickly.
Well, not if they're living somewhere else, like.
Just move there.
Somewhere not in the same country. You wouldn't even be able to get a flight. You'd have to just like...
Hang on to the plane.
No, it still wouldn't happen. Yeah. Make sure there's no one on this flight and you're flying. I'm going to hold on.
I don't know if I'm thinking 30 foot, like if I'm thinking bigger than 30 foot or if I'm thinking actually 30 foot. Like,
you could be a walk-in billboard, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just have a little sponsor on your t-shirt.
That's probably 10 feet. I'm pointing at the ceiling, if you know. So that's probably about 10.
I'd say that's 12 foot.
I mean, 30 foot's about 5 times the height of a 6 foot person.
It's about 2 stories, no?
I'm trying to think if I lay down and then 4 more of me lay down next to me. Not next to me, like human centipede style, you know?
Well, this didn't help at all, Mike. You just...
Unless you were 6 foot wide, that wouldn't work. Like,
Yeah, it'd be tall. I don't know.
yeah, it'd be
How
like
tall's
a
the house?
2-story house, I'd say.
Is
Yeah.
a ceiling, an average ceiling, about 10 foot?
Yeah, I think you get 9 or 10 foot.
So it'd be triple the size of a kind of normal room in a house.
Walking through the city, you'd scare the bejesus out of people on the second floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was the other option?
If there's an alien invasion on Earth, it's not great.
But yeah.
But do I get to choose to invade, or...
No. You lost
No,
that choice because me and Liam voted against you.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah.
Sorry about taking away your right to kill.
Well, no, he still has the right to kill. He just doesn't have the right to go there and kill.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he can try, but Emperor Trump won't be taking him. Or is it Emperor Biden now? I don't know anymore.
No, if you're going to fucking stick to your guns like you did last week, it's got to be Trump.
Yeah, Emperor Trump is in charge of the world.
Yeah.
But he's not, because that option's gone anyway.
I think I'd have them. The
Yeah.
aliens. I think I'd have them.
I think I'd take being 30 foot, to be honest.
No, I mean, like, I think I'd be able to take them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Just you.
Maybe one.
Little help. You're getting really good at Call of Duty now. You're getting cocky. Like.
Yeah.
You on your own against, like, potentially millions of soldiers.
They're not
Potentially
soldiers, right?
billions. Alien soldiers.
Yeah, potentially 2 though, Mike.
I suppose so.
You never know. They could come down throwing stuff that doesn't even affect us, like
Yeah.
goo.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said about them? I said every time you shoot one, their head explodes like fireworks and 10 more come out.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit unfair as well.
I bet you I'd figure out how to destroy them. Like, you just pour salt on them.
They're like,
Like
slugs.
slugs, like- Pour a bit of salt on them. Ah!
But that's it. They could be coming down like fucking shooting water at us because on their planet water's fucking bad for you. Like.
And then it rains and they're like, oh, shit. Yeah.
It's raining bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm showing you the president. Bring them to Ireland. Ha ha! Wonder if an alien could swim.
not if it's fucking,
You know?
do you know, not if water kills it, like.
Do you know what, Tony? It literally depends on the alien, you know? Like, I mean, the alien could be a plant and then it probably can't swim.
Well, it kind of just depends on your imagination, really. But
Yeah.
we said they were going to be quite humanoid, didn't we?
Like, it was going to be more that they were the, like, your classic kind of picture of an alien.
Yeah.
With the round head, but a bit more human looking than that, maybe. I think that's what it
Yeah,
was.
so quite humanoid, like.
Yeah, well, yeah, humanoid, definitely.
Yeah, and that we could talk to them, we could communicate with them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember if I said that or not, but...
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know, would you just reason with them, like?
Tinfoil.
You couldn't. They've come to invade. They're just soldiers, you know. It's hard to reason with an army, like.
But we're also an army and we're up for fucking reasoning with them, so...
Yeah, but you got to think if they're invading, they would have done some research. So they, you know, they probably think they can beat us, like.
Yeah. Okay, and they probably know that water doesn't affect us, so...
Yeah, probably. They probably would have sent some scouts, like.
Yeah, but they gotta stop being so cocky.
Tony's about to fucking end them, like...
Tony, I think you'd just be in the first wave in the army, to be honest, because you'd be untrained. And they'd just send you out in the fucking...
No, I'd just walk up and be like, okay, send me your biggest fighter, your biggest guy, and whoever wins.
And they're like, Tony, we're all 30 foot tall, so I don't know who's the biggest, you know.
Bigger they are, the harder they fall, Mike, alright?
What if they don't really, like, react to gravity the same way as us? So actually, when you hit them, they go up.
There'd be gas.
They haven't done that research, like?
Gas like helium. Yeah, so...
What, they haven't done that research where they just float off, Mike?
No, they float up a bit and then they fall back down. Or, you know, whatever. They just do some mad shit, like.
I don't know, man. I think fucking, you know, just to save everyone's fucking life, I'm gonna take being 30 foot tall, to be honest.
Now, going back to last week's episode, would you want to go for a pint with an alien? If you could pick an alien rather than a human, do you know?
No, well...
Rather than a human.
Like, instead of someone in history, you can pick an alien.
So you picked Oscar Wilde and Banky.
Banky?
Banky.
Banky.
You'd be calling him Banky by the end of the night. Alright, Banky.
You fucking banker.
Hey.
Yeah, do you want to play Monopoly and you have to be the banker?
It's the last thing I want to do when I'm Steven as well, playing Monopoly. Like.
Yeah. Last thing I ever want to do.
I'm just playing with him so I can use that funny line. Look.
And then you stop playing. I don't
Do not
like
pass go. Do not collect your next pint, Banky.
Banky, you could.
Banky, I bet if you saw free parking, you'd try and fucking draw a picture of a balloon on it, you bastard. Banksy, if you're listening, give us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Yeah, just do it, man.
Yeah, would you go for a pint with an alien?
With an alien if it's like I'm drinking alien mad juice or something.
Alien mad juice.
So you wouldn't
Their version of alcohol.
You wouldn't go for like a pint of Bulmers with them?
No, not normal. No, only if I'm going alien style.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
I wouldn't have any interest in going for a pint with an alien, like, unless they were sound.
What if they were really good looking?
What do you mean?
Those tentacles, like.
Like for an alien, or what do you mean? What are you talking about? Like,
You just saw, that's a nice looking alien.
like, no.
Hey, what would you have to actually compare to?
Oh, okay, so here's a different thing, right? So you were picturing like you get to choose whether you can go for a pint with
the fact that he was talking about how an alien looks.
You can so you were picturing, I imagine, like everyone else at home, that the option was, do you want to go for a pint with an alien or not? And then they arrive if you want to go for a pint with them. But what if they were there?
That's what you said.
Yeah. No, totally. So what if they were there saying, Liam, would you like to go for a pint with me? Would it be a different answer?
Depends as well, like if they're sound or not. Do you know, it depends how they ask me, like.
Would it matter if they were good looking or not?
No, not at all, Mike.
Okay.
We'll go for pints with you.
It's been a long time though. What's happened there?
You're just not cute enough for me to go for a pint with, I'd say. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out why you won't go for a pint with me. Basically,
it's because the world's on lockdown, Mike. I'd love to have a pint with you.
Okay. Well, with Tony, would you like to have a pint with me, or rather not?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Should we just finish off the episode now? Or?
Was this question all about why haven't we gone for pints with you in a while? Like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hidden meaning.
Okay, back to the question. So Liam wants to be 30 foot taller. Tony, what are you going to go for?
Aliens.
Insane.
Okay, I'm not actually surprised.
Yeah, but me and the clownies will take them on.
You and all our Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to pick being 30 foot tall because I wish I was a little bit taller.
You wish you were a baller?
You wish you were 30 foot tall, though.
I think I could be a baller if I was 30 foot tall. Yeah, I think I'd be pretty good. I'd probably
You'd be
an,
Mike Duncan.
I'd probably be like an average championship midfielder, you know.
Jesus Christ.
I'd probably get the job. Right, so Tony said that he would rather that there was an alien invasion on Earth and we had to fight them. And Liam said he would rather be 30 foot tall. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Tony, we haven't heard from Radio Rhonda in a while. What's that about? Where's she been?
Don't know who that is. Don't know.
Why would you ask Tony, Mike? She's not Tony. She's a completely different person.
Yeah.
I thought Tony was friends with her. Liam, do you know any fun characters?
Me? Not really. I was going to do something. Do you hear that? I was going to do. I was going to say Stephen Ortega. I am Stephen Ortega.
Isn't that a famous person?
No, you said this the last time we came up.
Stephen Ortega's trying to ruin our lives.
Yeah, Stephen Ortega was the guy who came and took over your life when it was like the Truman Show or Forgetting, or Everyone Forgets You. He was coming like
Everyone Forgets You.
Hey,
I thought you were talking about a TV show.
Susie
No, that show
Soccer.
Everyone Forgets You.
What did you say, Mike?
I'm Susie Soccer. How are you, Stephen Ortega?
Yeah, I'm alright. Not so bad. Yeah, hanging in there, shagging everybody's missus, just having a laugh, really.
Would you go for a
This
pint with
week I
Mike?
was only eating Rice Krispies.
That what he
I'm
sounded like?
mostly eating. Yeah.
I forgot all my other characters as well, only Susie Soccer.
You were doing Shrek. You remember that, mate? You fucking.
My name's Shrek. I'd love to go for a pint with Mike, Big Mike. Get out of me pub. Get out of me swamp. Donkey!
Changes every time.
Yeah.
Donkey, you twat. You plunker. Would you rather? Would you rather be the President of Ireland or live in a treehouse?
It would be perfect to do both, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Treehouse President.
Treehouse President now, no girls allowed.
No Marys. So you just let Robinson or McAleese in, like, not both.
Yeah, not both.
Not both.
Man, President, like, he makes nice few pound, does fuck all, very little responsibility. Or you can have a treehouse, do you know?
Always wanted a treehouse, though.
You have to live in a treehouse.
Yeah, you don't just have a treehouse, you have to live in it, yeah.
Always wanted a treehouse.
But forever?
Yeah.
You could have a treehouse as the President of Ireland.
Yeah.
But you could have a whopper treehouse, like,
If you're the president.
just in general.
But if you're the president, you can as well, that's what
You
you're
could
saying.
have like a 5-story treehouse.
Yeah.
And even
Sounds like
after your
You have to live there.
if you didn't want a treehouse when you were the president, because it might be a bit weird when you're living in fucking on Uachtaráin na HÉireann or whatever it's called.
When you're living in the president of Ireland.
When you're living in Phoenix
Inside
Park
him.
with the monkeys, right? The greenhouse, I don't know what it's called.
There's not big enough trees in Ireland.
No, you don't have to live. Oh, yeah, if you were the president, you would.
You could wait for 7 years for your term to end and then
Yeah.
have a treehouse.
Probably makes most sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the bugger of, like, if you have to fucking live there forever, like, do you know? So I suppose that's what makes the question hard, isn't it, Mike? I suppose.
That's it. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Will I still get a giraffe? Can I still have a giraffe in that?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Was you picked the giraffe? Did Tony pick a honey badger or
I'd love a monkey butler.
butler?
I think it would really go with the aesthetics of the whole treehouse. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, up in the tree, you know. It's like, hey, where's my breakfast? Where's my cup of tea? You go swinging to the kettle.
What was this up against? It was up against the basement, wasn't it?
Bunker.
Bunker, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think there was talk about having discos in the bunker.
Yeah, I remember that. But, like, I mean, depending on where your treehouse is, you can have discos there too, like.
No one will be stopping you.
You don't want a treehouse disco, though.
Why not?
It's dangerous.
But it's not going to be dangerous. If you're building a fucking 5-star treehouse hotel, like, you're gonna fucking...
Remember the hole up to the treehouse couldn't be covered, I think. So it would be dangerous having a treehouse disco because you might fall down the hole.
Yeah, well, you could put up a railing around it, like.
Yeah, I'm not sure you could.
I don't think we actually asked that the last time, but I'm just after thinking about it now, and I think we could pad it out. You could put some fucking something around it, like wet floor signs. Or
I couldn't stop you doing that, so okay.
Exactly.
So when you knock them and fall down the thing, at least they're going to land on your head when you...
Yeah, but I think it'd be quite hard to actually fall down the hole, like...
Wow.
In the treehouse.
But you might break a leg, you know?
Yeah, you might, but you might just, like, slip into it or hit the side, or, you know, I'd say it wouldn't be that bad.
I'd say you break stuff all the time. I definitely always fall down.
So why are you trying to pick it?
What?
Why are you talking about picking it then?
I don't know. I like to live life on the edge, quite literally, Mike. Quite literally, the edge of the hole.
Did you give us a size restriction on this treehouse, Mike?
I think I said it could be 3 times the size of Bart Simpson's treehouse.
Ah, okay.
First I said Bart Simpson, and then Tony said that'd be small.
But, yeah, that's not that big. Because, you know, you couldn't have your 5-story one then.
Yeah. I think I definitely still have a monkey butler, though.
Yeah, you'd need him when you're, you know,
Absolutely.
you've nothing around. Like.
The thing about the monkey butler, Tony, is that wouldn't be easy, you know?
I train him.
But why don't you? Do you know?
What do you mean, Mike?
Like, why don't you, if you want a monkey butler, right? If you had a treehouse, you would be just as able to train a monkey butler as you are right now.
Yeah,
you know?
but it wouldn't fit the surroundings.
Why would I have
now,
one in
like...
an apartment? That's cruel. Wouldn't it be cruel to have a monkey butler in my treehouse?
Do you even know any monkeys?
Still take his lunch breaks off his family in the tree beside me.
Like how would you do the interview system? Because I don't think monkeys can use the internet. So would you put up a poster in the newsagents?
Right, because they're after the newsagents looking out for fucking work, isn't it?
They're buying those...
That's the flaw in this conversation.
They're buying those banana foams, you know?
I tell you what, I just lay out a butler suit, and whoever grabs it first is my butler.
Hopefully that's a monkey.
Fight to the death.
A random dog, like.
Yeah.
No, that's not a monkey butler, though.
The first monkey that gets his hands on it wins it. So you probably... And where are you going to set it out, like? At the zoo and then just take him, like?
Where
Where your treehouse is?
Yeah.
You think there's monkeys just going to rock up to your treehouse?
Where do you think my treehouse is going to be?
Well, here or somewhere, no?
Somewhere where there's monkeys.
Oh, okay, sorry. My mistake. That makes sense.
I'd probably look, oh, there's a Connolly, climb up and start building me treehouse. Like.
So you're just going to be living with the monkeys?
No. I'm going to take over their spot and then someone's going to be a butler. Actually, I probably wouldn't even build it. I'd just lay it out and see which one takes it first and go, okay, you're building me a tree.
Yeah.
Tony, is this monkey butler or monkey slave?
Butler.
You're paying him.
Yeah. He's shown me his loyalty by taking the suit.
But you're kicking his whole like family and community out of their village and hoping he'll work for you.
Well, only the strong survive, Mike.
It's a tree house, not all the tree houses. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought when Liam said you're going to be living like with the monkeys, I thought he meant like there'd be monkeys in all the other trees. And you were like, no, I'm going to kick them out.
Yeah. Yeah, he can take his lunch break with the rest of his family.
Yeah, so Tony's just taking over one tree. Like.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving for him, like.
For him? Is he good looking?
Why is it all about looks with you, Mike?
I have some deep-seated issues.
Oh, what is the other option? Like, oh, the president.
An Uachtar on the hair and Susper.
I wouldn't like to be president of anything.
I don't know. It'd be grand. 7 years, you're done. Fucking go back to your normal life. Like
7 years.
President in Ireland, yeah.
It's 4.
Seven in
Third in
Ireland.
Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it not 4 as well?
No, 7.
4 and 4?
7 and 4.
That's too long.
But like, you know,
Almost twice as long.
yeah, fucking retire at 35, Tom. And, you know, you've made a nice few pound in those 7 years.
Yeah, but at cost to what other people? What to other people, like?
Not much.
I think you can run a country, like?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't do fuck all.
Oh,
I mean, he does some stuff, but he
So
doesn't make a lot of decisions.
just walk around shaking people's hands, don't you?
Yeah.
Down to rugby games.
I mean, it's not like he does nothing. I'm sure he has some jobs, but you're not like, if you did a bad job, the country wouldn't be in a shithole afterwards. Like, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Someone else would probably have to work harder next to you.
When you said president, I thought you were just saying, like, to make it more understandable for listeners.
Oh, no, it was like President of America or President of Ireland, you know? So it was just...
So not Taoiseach.
No, actual president.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he does nothing like... You're basically just giving me a house to live in for 7 years. And then...
And you get to live near the monkeys because you live in Phoenix Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
It's not, but like, you know, you could also have a treehouse, like. Do you know, that's the thing? The treehouse isn't out of the equation if you're a president.
I could. Phoenix Park wouldn't be the safest place to have a treehouse though.
Like, I can't picture the president's house, but surely there's a gate.
Yeah, it's a big red building.
The red house?
Is it?
Tall red building. Yes, the red house, no?
I don't know. I haven't a clue, actually.
Old style red. I can picture it in my head. I'm not sure the colour of the door.
If you know what colour the door of the president's house in Ireland is, let us know.
It's like a brick red house, no?
Is it a red brick house?
Not exactly a house. It's like attached with two sides.
See, the concrete
To what?
concrete built is better built.
Other houses.
Do you know? That's what Liam said.
To other houses?
It's not house. It's like you know those things in Dublin. You ever see them?
What, like a row of houses?
Yeah.
No,
The gates with the gates.
Are you saying the president of Ireland lives in a housing estate?
It's not a housing estate.
It's in Phoenix Park, right?
Is it in Phoenix Park? Then why are they always coming out of that building in the news?
Are you talking about fucking Downing Street?
I've no idea.
I think you were talking about Downing Street.
But Downing Street isn't a red brick building, Mike.
No, but it's in a row of houses.
Let's just fucking check it now. It's bothering me. Irish president's house.
What do you even call it a house?
Irish president dog, Irish president election, Irish president height. One sec.
Small.
Downing Street's in England, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Or Sanuctaron. Let me see a fucking picture of this country.
What?
That's the president's house.
What?
You could definitely have a treehouse there, actually. I don't know what you were picturing. Man.
What the hell was I picturing in my head?
Well, show him a fucking
one
picture of
second.
Downing Street.
I will. Fucking wait a second, you cunt.
Can't hold.
Just what you were picturing.
Something similar, but if you go to Dublin, there's loads of houses like that.
I know, but
The red,
not the
like-
president's house.
Yeah, but there's definitely politicians coming out of something like that in RTE, like. You can picture it.
I
Do you know on RD sometimes they show like the Prime
Why do they
Minister
have
of
their
England as
meetings
well?
Other than the Dáil.
The doll, yeah.
Other than the Dáil. There must be some other building.
The Shan or the is it the Shannon? I don't know.
What about the Dáil Bar? That never closed. Topical.
Anyway, I don't know. I don't know
There
what
is
you're
no-
thinking
I'm
of.
telling you, I'm not being mad.
No, I believe that there is. But that's anyway. That's what the president's house looks like.
Yeah.
A massive white house in Phoenix Park.
Yeah.
So you could have a treehouse there handy.
Definitely
And it'd be
could.
safe.
There are trees.
Lots of them.
Definitely could. I could actually have a monkey sanctuary there.
You probably
So
could.
now you want to look after them rather than enslave them.
I was always looking after him. He's going to make a wage for his family.
Buy what? Monkeys don't have currency.
Bananas.
Stuff
Mike.
like whatever.
Bananas, Mike.
Mind your business what he's buying with his salary. You
Nuts. Whatever he wants.
Fuck's sake.
It's his money to do what he wants
Yeah.
with. Tony. Or
My
Mike.
treehouse would have been like, you ever seen Downton Abbey? No, it would have been like that little house there.
Little house in the prairie.
Giving everyone employment. I would have been making the monkey economy grow.
Booming business.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What are you going to go with, lads?
I'll be the president of Ireland.
And Tony?
I would be the president of Ireland, yeah.
Okay, so Tony and Liam both said that they would rather be the president of Ireland. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Would you rather run a marathon every week or find out that you're an alien?
Such nonsense.
So now you're the alien.
I think Tony would kill me if I was an alien.
He'd try.
Still invading. No, then we can go for that drink. You've got to show me the ropes, though.
So you both agreed on both of these. So it was a marathon every week rather than 10 miles every day.
Yeah.
And it was find out you're an alien rather than a robot.
Yeah.
And you both thought that you'd have more kind of like human rights as an alien rather than being a robot.
Yeah. Like, I still don't want to run a marathon every week. Like,
Don't know. I think a marathon every week you get used to.
do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be head wrecking.
Still
Even
happens
the
a lot.
time now, like.
It's injuries though, you know, that was a big problem, Tony.
Yeah,
You
but
have to do it no matter what, even
so
if
I can't do jack shit.
You have to do one tomorrow,
Well,
potentially.
Can't even
Yeah.
fucking get out of bed half the time.
that bad now, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you want to run a marathon every week, like?
Probably still do it. It's just, wouldn't want to. But then being an alien, you could have all these special new things. Be like learning again,
Yeah.
So the way the alien worked, in case you don't remember, and for the people listening at home, is you have you get into a car crash one day. So like now, you're at your age now, and when they cut you open, you find all this kind of green goo underneath. So the doctors tell you you're an alien, like we haven't seen this kind of thing before, and you find out that your parents knew you were an alien, but they didn't tell you. But you're still like in a human skin, living as a human. The doctors can't tell anyone. So do you know what I mean? No one ever really has to know you're an alien. But you thought that someone would find out.
This question has changed for me as well since we asked it last. Because I asked my mum. I asked her straight out, am I an alien?
What'd she say?
After that, and she said no. So if I fucking...
You're not good looking enough?
Mike, it's a lot now, she said no. She told me straight to my face, no, you're not an alien. So I'd be fucking so pissed off at her now, like.
What if you were like the Lego people in End of the World?
What's that?
You ever seen, what's the lads who do Shaun the Dead and stuff? Simon Pegg and the other guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, End of the World, you're like, there are no people there.
The World's End?
World's End, that's it, yeah. World's End.
I've never seen it, but I know.
They pull their heads off like Lego, but they look normal.
And that's how you kill them?
Yeah.
And they're aliens?
Yeah.
Ugh. And that's how I die, like? Someone could just pull my head off, joking?
Well, I don't know. He
The
says you're
boozer,
different,
like?
but what if you get like some sort of disease they wouldn't know how to help you, like, if you're all green and gooey.
Possibly.
This is fucking shit, Mike.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
What's the other option?
Run a marathon every
Oh,
week.
fuck that. Give me the alien. Fuck that. I don't want to run a marathon every week. Like, just the time consumption of that as well is bollocks.
4 or 5 hours a week.
Yeah, fuck that.
Then about 4 if you're real quick, like.
And you'd have to be training for that, like.
For a while, and then you could do it every week.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to anyway. Fucking tired thinking about it.
It's just, how far is that again? 48 kilometres?
26 miles, isn't it?
I'll find out. I'll ask my friend Google.
I think it's 26 miles. This is a marathon, right?
I don't know what miles is.
Oh, yeah. We've done this. We did this the last time as well.
42 kilometres.
Oh, that's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
26.2 miles.
It's grand.
Do you think?
Be alright after. Got to train for about 2 months. Be alright.
But you wouldn't have 2 months to train.
Yeah, but you just take a long time to do the marathon.
Yeah, you're saying for like the first 2 months, you'd have to
train.
like...
But they say even when you're training for a marathon, you shouldn't run the marathon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like 23 kilometres or 26 max.
Some people who run marathons all the time do run like one every day for a week and stuff. So it's not like once you got good, you wouldn't be likely to get injured all the time. But it's just the first couple of months. Surely you would have like pains in your feet by the next week.
Knees, head.
I'd be crippled. Yeah. I know. I'd be crippled my first fucking day of training, like.
Yeah, but you just build it up. Might take a long time, but you could do it at your own pace. Eventually you get
I know, that'd take you fucking forever though. Like 9 hours if you were to walk it. Do you know, what's the fucking point? Like,
nice hike.
Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't mind if it was just like a walk through the countryside, but like, it's a lot of walking, like.
Would you be entering races?
I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be an alien, man.
I'm going to do it anyway.
You won't. You said this last time. You haven't ran one marathon since then.
Coronavirus.
What? You can't run?
Not a marathon, no.
You could.
It's like the only thing you can do. You
marathon.
can run around the block 50 times.
Yeah, it's
different when you do
times.
it. Like, that's just boring. It's different when you actually do it.
Well, there wouldn't be a marathon every week to be running. Most of the time, you would just be doing it on your own.
Not every week, yeah, no.
I don't know. I have fucking no aspirations to ever run a marathon. I'm saying it here now. I don't have... like, running just boggles my mind. I don't like it at all. I like walking in the countryside and taking, like, I don't know, like 6-7 hour walks or cycles, but running, I can't do with it. I'd say since I was 18 I haven't ran unless there was someone running after me. Or I was, like, trying to get on a tram, like, maybe.
Like an alien.
And what kind of alien did we say you were, Mike? Just like...
Well, you look like you look now.
Yeah, but you just...
But we don't know if that was... if when your alien parents abandoned you, they might have put that skin on you, you know. They probably did.
Alien babies.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything that's happened in your life up until now has happened, you know?
Yeah. But we also said, like, you know, maybe you would have some kind of powers that you just never tried to use because you didn't believe you had them, you know?
Yeah, you could do.
I think there'd be a bit of excitement to that, like.
Mm.
I mean, it would be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's just... And it's not for sure that anyone would find out.
No. Straight away I fucking, you know, switched off those doctors' brains with my mind, because I can do that.
And they're like, why are you looking at us weird?
Yeah, and then I just walk out. They don't. That's it. Done.
And they're like, why did that fucking alien freak boy fucking look at us like that?
Yeah, because I didn't do it right. It was my first time.
So, Tony, what are you going to go with?
Me, I go run the marathon.
Okay. And Liam?
Yeah, I'm going to go with being an alien. Find out I'm an alien.
Okay.
Possibly the laziest thing I've ever said, but...
It's up to me as tiebreaker, and guess what? I'm just as lazy. I would rather find out I was an alien. I think it might be exciting to find out I was an alien anyway. Make me feel a bit special or something.
I think the day is coming soon, man.
Yeah, maybe. So, Tony said he'd rather run a marathon every week, and Liam said he'd rather find out that he was an alien. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Okay, lads. So it's time for me to debut my brand new end segment. So a while back, I did a little fun game with you where I named 3 Lucozade flavours, and you had to tell me which one I made up. So
right.
I thought that I'd carry on with something similar to that.
Nice.
So my segment is going to be called Brand Wars.
Brand Wars?
Brand Wars. So I'm going to do something similar, but each time it's going to be just with a different product. So it could be another drink, it could be a food, or it could be a cleaning product. Could be anything. But this week, since we've recently released our first bumper episode on our Patreon page over at patreon.com/BigMikePod, in honour of that, I thought I'd pick Coca-Cola. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go first this time because I feel like Tony got a raw deal the last time.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to go first.
Yeah.
So I'm going to name 3 Coca-Cola flavours to you. Now, some of these should have been Diet Coke, some should have been Coke Zero maybe. I've changed it all to Coca-Cola to make them all sound even. Okay?
Okay.
So some of these might have been available in only Diet Coke or only Coke Zero.
Okay, I get it, no bother.
So I'm going to name out 3 and you got to tell me which one I made up. Coca-Cola Life, Coca-Cola Mint, Coca-Cola Peach.
I've heard of Coca-Cola Life, 100%. Coca-Cola Mint sounds like the worst possible thing ever, but that doesn't mean it's not real. Like,
you don't think Coca-Cola Peach sounds bad?
No, Coca-Cola Peach sounds alright, to be fair. Because they do like twist of orange and they do twist of like, you know, citrusy type fruits. So
imagine if you're just naming out all the next ones I had on my list. So have you tasted any of the 3 of these? Have you ever had them?
I feel like I might have had a sip of Life.
I've had Life before.
Maybe. I know it's a green can, isn't it?
So Tony's helped you out and confirmed, although it looks like you didn't need help with Coca-Cola Life. You're confident with that one.
Yeah. Mint, just, I don't know. But then again, this could be like the red herring. Like, it could be, because it sounds awful, that it is the real one. And peach sounds okay, so you put it in there. Like, but I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna say mint is the odd one out.
That's what I would have went for too.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yes.
Coca-Cola Mint is an invention of my mind.
You saw Coke Peach here.
Legit though, I think I would like Coca-Cola Mint, and I think peach sounds disgusting.
They sell peach here. Yeah, I thought I'd seen it, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Okay, so I'm thinking this could be, for the 5 weeks we do it, this could be a little competition. Do you know, a point system. So Liam's got 1 point.
Okay.
Maybe there'll be a prize at the end.
Did I do the wrong thing and go first, or did I do the nice thing and go first?
I don't know.
I can't remember how it worked the last time.
I just remember last time I was fucking screwed out of it. Like, I think I went first.
I think you did.
Okay, we'll see. Sorry if not.
Yeah.
Tony, here are your 3 Coca-Cola varieties. Coca-Cola Energy, Coca-Cola Twisted Strawberry, Coca-Cola Blackcurrant.
Coca-Cola Blackcurrant.
You think that doesn't exist?
Mm-hmm.
And you are correct. I got to get better at this,
I don't even have to think about that one.
Jesus Christ, that was quick. I only saw the energy 2 days ago.
They sell all of the flavours over here, like, so.
Damn.
I can't even remember what said energy. Yeah, I saw that literally only 2 days ago. It's
Yeah,
finally
I think
brought
it's
up, and I was
brand
like,
new.
what? And then the second one
Strawberry.
was Twisted Strawberry. Just sounds like they'd do it. I don't know if I've seen it. Blackcurrant's weird.
This was quite difficult because I was trying to find ones that definitely have existed in like at least Ireland or England, you know?
Yeah.
So I wasn't bringing up like mad shit that you wouldn't have heard of.
Blackcurrant's super weird. Coke
Yeah.
Blackcurrant.
But you could see him doing it, like, you know.
Yeah, I tried to call it blackcurrant something, you know, because like Twisted Strawberry, and I was like, whatever I pick's going to sound really, really weird. So.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. I liked it.
So I think blackcurrant was the one I made up as well for Lucozade.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So
Still feel like I've had a Lucozade Blackcurrant.
right, so that's it for the week. So the two boys are on 1 point each now in Brand Wars.
Fucking smashed it, man.
So we'll see who wins that, and we'll see who wins the big prize at the end.
I'm excited. I want the big prize. What's the big prize, Mike? What's the big prize? Let us know. Come on.
You want to hear what the big prize is?
I want to know what the big prize
What
is.
is the big prize?
Let's just say it might be something from some of the brands we've been discussing.
Oh, that's fucking exciting, I guess. Like, we've only been discussing one, but like...
You might get a bottle of Domestos or...
yeah,
Oh,
Lenore.
I hope it's lemon flavour.
Flavour.
Okay, so
It's the lemon.
do you remember Pepsi Twist?
Yeah,
That was a good shit.
it's good shit,
And
man.
it had the wide lid as well.
What flavour twist?
I think it was lemon. But it was just called Pepsi Twist.
Because they've different flavoured twists over here as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was in the 90s in Ireland. Might have been the early 2000s. Pepsi Twist. You went in, you got a Pepsi Twist, you drank it, you were kind of happy for a while. Then you got Sugar Crash. Have I told you guys I haven't had cola in 3 days? Right, so... from me, Big Mike, and the boys...
Yourself, like...
We're closing the door on that cat. Wait, before we go, I've tried to end it a few times now. Before we go, Liam, we tried to sort out that hacker from the last few weeks, but they were on again last week. So what's happened? Are we still working on blocking them out?
Man, I don't know. I just upload it, and it's somewhere in between. It leaves me, and it gets there. Something happens.
Right. So we need to. If anyone at home knows about firewalls, we need to work on it because it's getting pretty unprofessional now.
Get some petrol.
Get some petrol. Okay. I'll add that to
Burn
my
'em
to-do
out.
list. So, from me, Big Mike, and the boys, we're going to be closing the castle door once again. So, we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
See you now.
Never thought you would make it to episode 35 with you at the helm. Well done, Tony and Liam, for carrying the podcast.